Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Antoinette. How are you?
I'm good. My name's Alex.
Alex, good to meet you. Listen, would you be interested in lower fares?
Always.
Would you be interested in more service?
Yes.
All right. Then what we're doing, we're out here representing the Amalgamated Transit Union, and we are looking for public transit riders to call their congresspersons to let them know that we want them to support funding for transit. But that support will decrease fares, it will increase service. So are you willing to make a call to your congressperson?
I am.
Great.
I live in DC, so I'm going to call
You can call your mayor, you can call whatever legislator. This is the number that you call right on your cell phone.
Yes, my name is Alex Papadopoulos, and I'm calling to voice my support for increased funding for public transit, as well as increased ridership and infrastructure, and resulting in lower fares and increased ridership. Alrighty, thank you very much. All right, take care.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
My name is Tony.
Tony. My name is Antoinette. All right, nice to meet you today. You are riding the bus frequently, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Then what I would like you to do is to call your congressperson. We are asking people to call their congressperson to support public transit. That would mean more service, less fares, and increased ridership. You would like that?
Yes, I would.
Great. So would you be interested in making that
Sure.
call? Good. You hold this. I'm going to make the call for you.
Okay. Hello? Yes, I'm trying to get an increase in public funding for the transit service. Yes, okay, we're trying to get an increase in funding. Okay. All right, thank you.
Antoinette?
I'm Russ.
Russ, nice to meet you. I'm going to give you this card. So you ride transit fairly regularly?
Absolutely. Every
Okay.
day.
Okay, you ride every day.
Yeah.
So would you like to see lower fares and more service?
Most definitely.
Okay, would you be interested in calling your legislator to let them know that you support public funding for transit
Yes.
and that you want them to do the same thing?
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm going to call them for you. If I can see this screen. Okay, and when they answer, you tell them your name, tell them where you live, and then that you support public funding for transit and you want them to do the same. Okay?
Hi, I'm Ruslan, and I support public transit. I live in Washington, D.C.
Just came from the train station. Are you a regular transit rider?
I am.
You are?
Daily.
Okay, and are you interested in lower fares?
Absolutely.
And are you interested in more service?
Absolutely.
We are too. So
Great.
what we're asking the riding public is to contact their legislator to tell them that you support public transit, you want them to support public transit, so the fares will be lowered and service will be increased.
I'd be glad
Would you
to.
mind doing that?
I'd be glad to.
Great.
Okay. Costs seem to be going up, and fares to riders seem to be going up, and especially on the Red Line, there is decreased service, it seems. So I would very much encourage the congressman to vote for better funding.
I see you're a university student. Do you ride the bus and the metro a lot?
Yeah, I pretty much ride every day.
Would you like to see lower fares and increased service?
Lower fares would be nice for a college student.
That'd be great. So we're running a campaign happening across the country. We're asking members of Congress to invest more federal funds in public transit. So what I'm going to do is I'd like to give you this information. And then what I'm going to do is, where are you from actually?
Well, I'm from New Jersey, but I go to school here in DC.
Okay, well what I think you should do is you can call your member of Congress in New Jersey, tell them where you're from, and I'm going to have you call them right now, tell them where you're actually from, and they will connect you up with your member of Congress. You tell them that you would like to see them invest more in public transit. And that you'd like to see lower fares and more service, okay? So we'll dial you up right now. The first person you'll be connected up to will say, ask you where you're from. So I'd like to speak with my member of Congress. I'm from this part of New Jersey, okay? All right? Yeah, it's very easy to do. Okay?
Hi,
I'm calling because I'm concerned about the transit system, and it would be much helpful if you could like lower the reduced fares and invest more time in the transit service, because you know the buses are not in all good condition, and I think that since riders ride this more often and it breaks bank, especially for college students, it'd be more helpful if you could like lower the bus fares and take more consideration in like making the transit system more earth friendly as well.
Washington, D.C. transit moves me.
Transit moves me.
I'm a college student, Howard University, and transit moves me.